I'm guessing, and I hope it's a good guess. When I come back from like these trips, I don't think it's a cold so much as a sinus infection. I used to get this 20, 30 years ago, and then it passed. But now I get it, like especially coming back from Las Vegas, severe. I call it a sinus infection. This is all the stuff I've taken for it. I put Vaseline up the nose. This is a prescription nasal spray. I've tried this. I've got boxes of this stuff from the doctor. I've tried cold and flu medicine. I've tried Allegra D. This is over the counter, but it's not cheap. And none of this stuff has seemed to make a dent in this so-called sinus infection. Why do I call it a sinus infection? Because days before I was just constantly blowing my nose and getting mucus out. Why would I get mucus out of my nose if I didn't have a sinus infection? Well, this is the last thing I tried, and it seems to work. This is what has seemed to work. I've got a neti pot. It's called a neti pot. I bought this probably 15 years ago. And when I was through with it, I didn't throw it out. I just put it away. I'm glad I did, so I didn't have to go buy it again. It's a pot, and it's got a stir. You take a little bit of salt, you pour it in here, and then you pour in lukewarm water. You fill it up, and then stir it up so the salt dissolves. Then I take my head and hang it over a sink and turn my head sideways and pour this solution into my nostril and then into the other nostril. Back and forth so I get it twice. This has seemed to work. And I'm guessing, and I hope it's a good guess, it's working because a sinus infection is like a virus. It's a germ. Salt kills germs. Now I've been taking this for a couple of days and cut down tremendously on having to blow my nose. And it makes sense. Neti pot plus salt kills infection in the sinus. Now, if I've got any kind of a sinus infection, I'm going to Atlantic City, I am immediately going to take this when I get home, with the understanding that if I've got a sinus infection, the salt will kill it off. And it has so far cut down tremendously on blowing my nose and getting mucus out. I could almost go the whole day without any mucus.